So as of last week, I felt like I had like an episode to actually say on your birthday. But then today, I think I don't have much to say because I feel like I have clarity on specific things I want to say. Specific things like the day we met during our audition, we didn't talk much. But then seeing you here on the first day was really exciting. And then I could tell that we're excited to meet somebody that we auditioned with. And then subsequently, you became one of the closest people I still have in the house. We've had conversations, we've spoken, we've laughed the most. With you, there's no limit to how much we laugh. We've spoken, we've cried, we've hugged, we've literally done every single thing together. And this is from me to you today. I'm telling you that you would live the life more than you have ever dreamed. You would meet real people in your life. You will feel love that doesn't have to be second guessed. You will be in places where you never dreamt of actually being. And most especially, you would learn to love yourself more than you ever have. Happy birthday, Mide.
Thank you.
Oh, Dede. I can imagine what her previous speech was. Oh my goodness, guys. Remember how Dede planned this birthday? How she was so happy to be her sister's birthday. The whole of last week, they were talking about it. Especially Dede, she was talking about this birthday. And Mide was saying, she was telling Mide, what do you want me to do? Mide was saying, I don't want people to eat my chops. I want to keep some of the things, my cake. I don't want them to eat all of it. She said, don't worry, talk less. I'm going to protect them for you guys. That was so sweet. Now, you see, life is so unpredictable. Who would have thought that as of last week that they would not be friends or they would not be talking today of all days, Mide's birthday? After the hours of preparation, Dede always talking about what will happen on this day, how she will assist, how she's going to do this, whatever Mide wants on that day. I'm also happy that regardless of everything that happened, she was still able to leave Mide a birthday note, do what she previously had planned to do for Mide. The only thing is that her speech had changed. She needed people to understand where and how their friendship started. So she decided to tell us the genesis, how they both met during their auditioning. And coming into the house, the first person she saw was Mide. And that alone made her happy because she has seen a familiar face. Maybe during with the whole excitement, maybe Dede had told Mide, let's do this together, right? Which was exactly what Mide had said during the conversation with Kola, right? So, and on Mide, that was Dede initiating their friendship, right? So maybe Mide did not lie about that. Maybe Mide was saying the truth. The only thing they just have to do is to have a conversation. I don't know why Mide is not initiating a conversation, because I truly 100% believe that Mide is the person that should initiate this conversation. But one of them just have to be the bigger person. It might not necessarily be Mide, because Mide also is thinking, maybe I'm the one actually chasing this girl. Maybe I need to take a step back and be myself and shine and see if I can shine on my own and not be under someone else's umbrella. This is their fight. They have to look for a way to resolve it, because two stubborn people are fighting. One lastborn and one firstborn, I guess. Who won't give up for each other? You know how firstborns can be so stubborn and lastborns can be so stubborn. Now who go settle fights? One person will have to be the bigger person and just initiate that conversation so they can talk things through. Like I said earlier on my previous video, there is really nothing that was said from that whole conversation. Even the beauty one, forget we as the we as vloggers on the street, we can change things. But because we are curious here, we say things most of the time out of curiosity. It's not necessarily us trying to instigate problems where there is no problem. Just because we were curious at the time, we thought, is Mide actually jealous of Dede? But right now, I don't think that's the case. She probably has said the beauty thing based on, like, according to her, that the whole conversation of you're the most beautiful girl in the house was weird to her. Probably because she also, in her world, she's the most beautiful girl in the house. But the both of them are forgetting there's somebody like Sultana. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, I don't think there was ever a time that Mide bad-mouthed Dede. There was never a time. Even the conversation with Kola, she was just trying to express the whole thing because Kola was trying to throw shade at Mide. I think say you just want to the follow person for Nyash, and then she was like, no, that the whole friendship thing was she initiated the friendship. That was it. But now based on their both of their diary section, right, we've come to understand that, see, like, this is the reason why I keep saying that when it comes to family, friends, we are no day for fight or quarrel. Do you understand? When you deeply look at it, they both have faults and they can both be right. We not need it today for this thing. So you just have to look at it carefully. The way I'm looking at it, Mide might be innocent. The way I'm looking at it, Dede is Dede. Yes, it's Dede's feelings too are valid, because if I told you that I am hurt, I feel like you need to initiate the next conversation to say, okay, how do you want me to explain this whole thing to you so you understand where I was coming from or where the conversation was heading at. It wasn't the way it was, which Dede understood perfectly. But the only thing Dede wanted from me was just that one conversation that will make them be good. And she's still waiting for it. We don't know how long she's going to wait for it. Mide also her feelings too are valid. Maybe in the outside world, she has always been the one chasing friends. And now she's like, no, I really want to know if this person is my friend. I'm not going to go about chasing her, because that's the narrative Kola made her to feel. The both of them, they are just in a weird, weird situation right now. And I want the both of them to settle. Me right now, I don't know if this birthday speech is going to make Mide to call her outside and they will have that conversation. That's what I expect from Mide, but let's see if it's going to happen. And also, during Mide's diary section, I was shocked to hear that she hasn't fully, forgiven or forgotten about the Zita situation that happened the first week of this season, right? Where she had issues with Zita and she thought Dede was smiling and laughing with Zita. But we all know that wasn't the case. Dede was laughing with Joanna. I can remember that conversation that day very well. But it is what it is. She just needs to let go. She has truly come a long way with Dede in the house, and she shouldn't do anything to jeopardize this friendship. It was so beautiful, and they both miss each other at this point. What are they waiting for? They're just wasting time. This video is getting so lengthy. Let's continue the conversation on the comment section. Share your thoughts as usual. What do you think about this friendship, and when do you think they're going to reconcile? And yeah, that's it for this video. If you're not yet a subscriber, please hit on the subscribe button, like this video, And I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye, guys.